Okay, everyone. Again, hello. This is Nikolai, and welcome to RigER webinars. So, agenda for today's presentation is, as I mentioned, RigER Mobile Oilfield. So, we're going to be talking significant portion of it will be focused on the RigER mobile application. Specifically, we are going to be talking about how the application works, what it does, and we will discuss some of the scenarios in which users of a RigER mobile application are using it to do different jobs in the oil field rental business. We will also touch on the future development, and at the end, we'll have an opportunity to answer your questions. Today's presenters are Michael Maltsev, CEO and founder of RigER, and Gleb Kovitz, operations manager, and myself is Nikolai, who's hosting this webinar. So on that note, I'm going to pass the baton to Michael, who's going to discuss the RigER Mobile Field app and how it works.
Thank you, Nikolai. Hello, everyone. Let's start and move forward. So RigER is an application for the entire company and connect the different roles together from field and office, dispatcher, accountant, operations managers, field technicians, everyone work in one system, and it gives us an opportunity to speed up the process. So first of all, how it works. Everything starts from sales. Then we'll do the oilfield sales, and the salesperson can generate a sales quote, rental agreement, print it, email it exactly from mobile device or from the desktop application. Today, we will mostly focusing on the mobile features. So we will talk about different scenarios, and the sales will be the first scenario which we will discuss. When sales did everything in the mobile app, everything goes to the manager, and manager can approve sales, purchases, manage operations, and send information about what needs to be done to the dispatcher, and the dispatcher can see what's available, all the resources, and assign tasks to the field technician. So the field technician will receive a to-do list and understand what needs to be done and when. And after that, when the job done, the field technician send the information back to the dispatcher for approval, and after the approval, everything goes to the accountant for final invoicing and analytic reports. In terms of document flow, the oilfield rentals operations are pretty straightforward. Everything starts from the quote, then converted to the rental agreement, and dispatch assign task to the field tech. We have three types of delivery tickets: delivery, service, and return. And at the end of the day, accountant can invoice the job. RigER is a cross-platform and multi-device environment. And now we have a thin client, which will be a desktop application for Windows and Apple devices. We can have a web client. It will be a plugin to the browsers, most popular browsers, Safari, Mozilla, Chrome. Another client will be a mobile client for Apple and Android devices, and we'll talk about this in a second. We developed a mobile client to respond to requests from our clients. They need to connect office and oil field, and moreover, they like to use mobile client offline at the oil field where there is no connectivity to the internet. So they like to synchronize the data to the mobile phone and then send everything back to the office. So I'd like to introduce Gleb Kovitz, operation manager. He's mostly focused on the mobile app right now, observe and develop not iPhone versions, but iPad versions. So when you can use RigER on a tablet, and we will present it today. So Gleb, please show us what is a RigER mobile application.
Thank you, Michael. Hello, everyone. I'm glad to see you connected to our today's webinar. And yeah, today I'm going to show you how the mobile application works. So actually, how to download the RigER mobile app. There are two options. Either you use the Apple devices or Android devices, you are able to download it from the App Store or Google Play. So if you're using your Mac, you can go to iTunes and find our application by name of RigER Oilfield Rental Software. Pretty much the same will be in Google Play. So after you download your application to the mobile phone, you have two options to start to work with the RigER. Actually, the first option will be for the users who are not the current customers of RigER and who are not signed up for RigER program. So you have a demo version, demo option to work with the application. If you switch to the demo version, you press the continue and you will be able to see how the application works in the demo mode. You will be working with a prescribed and pre-downloaded number of documents, which will give you the basic understanding how the program works. For the existing users, for the current users, we have production mode. So you click to the production, you click continue, and you're able now to enter your credentials and PIN of your database, which you can get from your administrator. After you enter the credentials, you just hit the sync button and your database will be synchronized with the cloud. The important thing here is that we download the database, the portion of the whole database to your mobile application, mobile phone, and this database will be stored in the memory of your mobile phone. Usually it takes about 1 to 3 minutes. Sometimes it can take up to 10 minutes to download the portion of the database. It mostly depends on the size of the database and data volume and the connectivity to the network and your bandwidth of your connectivity. So when you hit the sync button, you have to wait for some time and the spinning wheel will appear on your screen. After the database is synchronized, you will see the home page screen where you can see the most recent uploaded documents with and the last updated date and time. So now you're ready to go. If you open the main screen and the main menu, you will be able to see the list of documents and the catalog of the information in the database. And actually, the RigER mobile application designed for different roles in the system. So if you're a salesperson, you will see only your particular documents assigned to you or generated only by yourself. If you're a dispatcher, you will have ability to see pretty much the most part of the documents in the system, the whole documents database, because you will have to assign a field technician to the delivery tickets and probably assign the particular unit numbers in the delivery ticket. However, if you're a field technician, you will see only your particular field tickets or delivery tickets, depending on the information that the dispatcher put in this ticket. So if you're assigned on the ticket, you will see this ticket in your mobile application. So now, if you go to the documents view, for example, rental service agreements or delivery tickets view, you will see the list of documents highlighted with the different colors because it indicates actually the status of the document. So different colors means different status. In the delivery ticket itself, you will see different tabs with client information, equipment that you are going to deliver to the client's location, some services, and time. Actually, you can enter the time of the services inside of your mobile application as well. Also, you can choose the condition of the unit upon the return of the equipment. And yeah, the most useful feature in a mobile application is that you can scan the document and attach any external files to the tickets or any other documents. You can email it from the application and actually print it out also on your external printer. After you entered all the data to the delivery tickets or rental service agreement, it's stored in your mobile memory. However, if you want to upload it to the cloud, you have to synchronize your database with the cloud. So you go to the home page again on the start page, you hit the sync button, and the data will be synchronized in a few moments. So your office personnel, your office peers will see these tickets in the cloud. So I pass the voice to Michael, and he will describe how the mobile application works for the sales personnel and how it works in their particular case.
Good, thank you, Gleb. And yeah, let's see actual scenario of work. And the first scenario which we'd like to present today will be a new oil field job, a new sales. And the salesperson can enter the new rental service agreement, enter new client, new location, new contact, new rig, new item, attach photo of rental agreement, or email rental directly to a particular person or the contact. So the rental service agreement will have an additional document menu where you can copy previous rental service agreement, which is very useful feature when you can have a similar RSA and you can multiply the job very easily. You can attach photo and collect digital signatures. So let's consider the following scenario. We have a new field, oil field job, and we grab all the client requirements, put the right prices, and send all the information to the sales manager or operation manager for approval. And so let's demonstrate this short video, and Gleb will comment this the new sales job.
So here we go. So on my iPad, yeah, I can enter the new rental service agreement. I enter the date of the agreement. Now I switch to the clients list and I enter my client. I select the location of this client where I can deliver the equipment. So I have the information about the contact person on this location. Also, I enter the start date of the delivery and the rental period. Here also I can enter the different information about the job like client PO number or EC number, job number. I check all the other details on this agreement. I can enter external and internal comment, which will go to the other documents. Now I switch to the rental tab and I select my rental units from the whole list of rental units. Or the other way, I can just start typing. And for example, I will select the light tower LED. I choose the quantity. I can adjust the price. Now I go to the services. As you can see, the services are already put in the agreement because they are connected with the rental equipment. I just adjust the quantity of the services. And I can print the form of this rental agreement and collect the signature from the client electronically, actually. And after that, I will be able to email this form to my client again for the signature or just for the information purposes. And everything can be done from my iPad.
Okay, so when the salesperson enters all information and starts synchronization, so what will happen? The data will upload to the server, and when the data will landing to the database, we can send optional email notification to manager that he has something to approve. Okay, so assume that the person who in charge of sales, the company, general manager or sales manager, open rental service agreement and filter them by open status and see that Gleb has a new rental service agreement, a new job with 2 light towers, and we have here services started today, Everything looks good, so I can approve it. Post and close, and it will disappear from my open status rental service agreement. And then the job will go to the dispatcher head. So this illustration shows us how the rental service agreement generated on the iPad appears in a desktop application, and we ready to go. Right now, it's time to the first question session. If you have any, just drop us a line. And I see that we have one question.
Indeed, Michael. We have a question that came, and it says, okay, is it possible to collect client's digital signature inside mobile app?
Yeah, definitely. A good question. It's very popular. So we can connect. We can collect the digital signature in a mobile device, and client can sign the ticket or rental service agreement, and we store the PDF signed copy in a database as an attachment after that. And yeah, so and I can show you where yeah. So here in a document you can see the actual menu, and you can press signature, and it will show you the tab where you can sign the document, and after that it will be a new PDF file printed with the signature. Okay, so let's move forward and talk about mobile services. So we have right now sales. So yeah, and move forward and see what we can do with our job from the service side, from the field. So please show us what kind of scenario we will have.
Yeah, after the dispatcher assigns the job to the field technician, he generates the to-do list, or in our programming we call it delivery ticket or field ticket, and field tech receives the notification about this field ticket in his mobile application, and now he is able to work on this ticket. Field technician receives the ticket, he opens it in his mobile application, enter all the information like unit numbers, because sometimes, and that's not the very rare case in our client's operations, but dispatcher cannot see what the equipment is available right now on the shop. Else field technician will know what particular unit numbers he needs to deliver to the client's location depending on the different conditions of the job. So field technician can assign the unit number in the field ticket on his mobile app. He can assign also some services, and like transportation, maybe fitting, set up the equipment on the client's location. And he can collect the signature from the client. He can sign ticket by himself. And as I have already showed it, he can print it out and send to the client for the information, or again for the collection of the signature. And after he synchronizes his database from mobile app with the cloud, the office personnel will be able to see this information in their desktop applications and cloud connection. So here's how the field technician's ticket looks like in the mobile app. So it's pretty much the same information as we have in the cloud, but organized in pretty much the same manner, but in the list view. And again, every single field is editable. So we can edit the direction, we can check the units availability, or enter new serial numbers. We can email or print this delivery ticket. We can make a call directly right away from mobile application. And we can attach any external photos of the client side, for example, or some specific documentation that should have to be attached to this ticket.
Okay, so let's see how things work from the dispatch side, and what we can do with our two light tower job for 5-star services. As a dispatcher, I can open rental service agreements and select them by status route. And I can see that we have one job for today, which needs to be shipped to the field. And I can generate delivery tickets. I will not select unit numbers because I have no idea which one the particular field tech will select and install to the location. And I will leave it as is. And the service and parts, I will just eliminate pickup charge because it's delivery. And the only thing which I will change the date, and that's it. So I will save it, and it will automatically move to Michael's mobile phone. So one of the what will happen after that when we assign task to the field technician? It will goes to his mobile phone. He needs to synchronize the database, and after that, he will be able to see the ticket in his database in his mobile app and start entering the data. So, and this is an illustration how it can be done in a field. So here we have a ticket, and we can see what we have here. We can have a direction entered in the database, and there is no direction. What we can do, we can use the phone number and call directly from mobile app, or we can email and shoot an email to the small to the contact person. So yeah, if we go to the equipment tab, we can enter particular serial numbers which we select for this job, and we can add one more light tower, and I guess it was not the right number. We can select it again, and after that, we can come to the services and enter a different number. So say, for example, we have quantity 1. So, and if necessary, we can add services here as well. So the delivery ticket is open. Assume that we have signed a delivery ticket. So we change the status, and it changed the color in the list. And after that, we need to synchronize data, and everything will go to the cloud, to the database. This is how it works, and we have some special features RigER Mobile as which we didn't show today because it's a very big application. And Gleb will just give us a little bit of overview of what we have.
Okay, in terms of safety operations that you may have in your business, we also have the safety documents like vehicle inspection. So in the vehicle inspection, we can perform some sort of testing and to walk through the checklist and to select different options, if it's damaged or not, and perform the pre-trip and post-trip inspection. We can also have the job safety analysis, hot work permit, and near-miss reported options. In terms of disposal operations, we can also have the disposal tickets. As you may already know, this type of delivery tickets is also available on the RigER application. So these tickets will be also available on the mobile application as well. And yeah, we can select the different types of the tickets, and we can perform this ticket in mobile app. Michael?
Yep. So a couple of words about future development and how we see the future of our application. So most of all, like all the features, which is so today, was requested by our clients, and how we see the RigER Mobile Oilfield developing. I believe that the next couple months we will build an optimized version for iPad with a little bit more visibility and better presenting. And another direction where we'll go, we will because of the number of data for some databases too big, so we will split the application, the mobile application for different roles. So it could be a sales, purchases, services, and a dispatching. So sales, we'll focus on the sales, which is so that the purchases will be a new integration with purchase model and RigER, where the field personnel can send a PO request to the manager, and manager will approve it and generate the PO number. And oilfield services, rentals, and mobile oilfield dispatching. This will be a next layer of the mobile app. So down the road, we'll see 5 to 7 different mobile applications, because different clients, they have a different requirement, and we probably will have the different custom solution for different clients. That's probably everything. And thank you so much for being with us today, and we're ready to answer your question.
And we have some questions, Michael. Thank you, Chris and John. We're gonna try to answer them right away. So the first one is, when entering the unit numbers, is the list showing all available units in stock, or is it a list of all units in the system?
Good call, Chris. So the problem is that we have unsynchronized database, and the short answer, we right now know about this problem, and right now it's showing on the entire list of serial numbers. However, down the road, we will be able, because to show you the actual availability for the particular location, we need to have real-time data in a mobile device. Mobile device can be synchronized once a week. So, this could not be solved in an unsynchronized database. So, when we will have a different application with 100% connectivity with database, so in this case, we can show you actual numbers for the particular location. So yeah, right now we can show only the entire list of the items, and the dispatcher at the desktop at the real-time database can edit the serial numbers after the job done.
Okay, thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
And the next question is from John. Will I be able to work with the app without connection to the network?
Yes. So the mobile app, the main idea of the mobile app was that the field technician can work without connection to the database, and usually our clients use mobile app, especially for the field, and when they have a long day job. They start synchronization in the morning, and then done the synchronization at the end of the day, so the dispatcher can see everything from the field like next day morning. So it looks like a regular synchronization when you have the connectivity, and when you have the ability to connect to the internet.
Okay, thank you. There's another question from John, and in this case, he's asking, what happens if employee is no longer with us and he's used to own mobile phone?
Oh, great question. Yes, we had that kind of situation when we need to fix this, and this will work as the administrative role in a cloud application. And when we will make this user inactive, the next synchronization will delete all information from his mobile. So the database will be empty.
So basically, it will erase the information about the equipment and everything else from the app by itself.
Exactly. The information will disappear from the phone after the next synchronization.
Great, thank you. Thank you, Michael. There's one more question that I think has come up just right away. How do you respond to clients when they require engineers stamp on the field ticket?
Maybe Gleb.
Because it's I can see the value of it because it's important for some people to have the stamp. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question. Let me ask this one. So, as I already showed, that we have two options actually to collect the electronic signature of the client's representative right away on the mobile screen. So, just literally, he can sign, he can put signature on the mobile screen, click submit, and this signature will be attached as a separate JPEG file to the document. And the field technician or whoever uses this mobile application will not be able to use this signature to attach it to the other files, because in this case, we protect the client signature in order to eliminate the risk of using it in the improper way. And the second way how to collect the signature is to send this email with the attached file to the client. He can print it out and put the signature on the hard copy of the document. And then we are able to make a photo from the mobile app of this signed document and attach this photo to the electronic document. So it will appear on the electronic document in the cloud. So the dispatcher or sales manager, sales director, or operations manager can verify the signature and approve it.
And another option, yeah, those two ways can work. Another option could be when you print directly from a mobile app. So you can connect a mobile printer and print the ticket from the mobile app. So any different ways can work, and this is the beauty of our application, and we understand that it could be a multiple ways how to run the business.
I think on that note, I don't see any more questions. We may have answered every question, or there may be some that will be coming over emails. We're looking forward to seeing more of you next in the following and the week after the following one. There's going to be more interesting and special ones where we're going to be presenting new features and new capabilities and functionality of our desktop, cloud, or mobile application. Stay tuned for the next ones. And again, thank you very much and have a great the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.